What is sound? When you talk, you make the air vibrate. You then actually cause a change in air pressure. Your vocal cords take care of this. If you listen, you hear the vibrations of the air. Your ears take care of this. Your ears not only consist of the part that you can see on the outside, but behind them is a very ingenious system that ensures that you can hear. The sound goes through the following steps before you hear the sound. The auricle absorbs the vibrations and directs them into the ear canal, causing the eardrum to vibrate. There, the vibrations are passed on to 3 very small bones in the middle ear, which then pass them on to the cochlea. The cochlea contains a fluid containing cilia. These cilia are connected to the auditory nerves that transmit the signal to your brain. Audio is often played on 2 speakers, stereo. Why exactly? Because then we can play with the placement of the sound. Since we have 2 ears, we can also hear stereo and even more than that. With 2 speakers, we hear 3 dimensions. If the sound source is in front of you on the left, the sound still reaches both ears. But because it arrives in your left ear a little earlier and your right ear a little later, your brain will tell you that the sound is coming from the front left. For example, if you play the same sound with the same volume through 2 speakers, and you ensure that the sound is heard through the left speaker slightly earlier than through the right speaker, you will experience that the sound coming from the left sounds slightly louder. Your brain hears it there first, even though both sound signals are equally loud. Because the sound comes first from the left, your brain pays attention to it first. A compressor ensures that the sound is dampened if it exceeds a certain limit. There is also a compressor in the shape of a muscle in your ear. When the noise level exceeds a certain limit, this muscle will activate. This ensures that one of the 3 bones in your middle ear is pulled aside a little so that the vibrations are transmitted slightly less. Unfortunately, this muscle does not respond very quickly, so the first loud sound blow has already reached the cilia before the muscle comes into action. The cilia in the cochlea are the ones that transmit the vibrations to your brain. And as you probably already know, they can break. If you listen to loud music or other types of noise for a long time, they will break. Then there are 2 options. Either they no longer work so that they can no longer transmit sound to your brain, or they are damaged in such a way that they constantly transmit sound. The second one is also called tinnitus. You will then continuously hear a beep or noise. The brain does not have its own area in which sound is registered. If you listen to music that you don't find interesting, you will see little brain activity. If you listen to music that you really like, you will see that there is a lot of brain activity in various parts of your brain. Music is feeling, emotion, experience, and so much more that can activate all kinds of areas in your brain. Sound is a journey of vibrating air pressure that is captured by the mechanical system of our ears, processed by the brain through timing and volume, and translated into the emotional experience we call music.